Brittley B Kiddo Lewis is one of the top female rap artists in Charleston. In this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I speak exclusively with her one-on-one. And be sure to download the free Quintin's Close-Ups app in your Apple or Google Play stores. And listen to this interview later on iHeartRadio.
Brittley B Kiddo Lewis.
That's my name.
It is so good to meet you.
Yeah, here we are. I love meeting you again.
I appreciate it.
For the first time.
First time. I know that obviously you are a mom. You are a female and rap hip hop artist around Charleston.
Indeed.
And now you're looking towards the future.
And it like that way. And that way.
In that way.
Like this.
If you were to put together an album of your music work right now, what would be the title?
It would be something like, not a title. It would be like a picture, like a lightning bolt. That's what I feel represents me. It's right here.
Oh, yeah.
Striking.
Right.
It's electric. All of this energy and stuff. And that's the way of the world. So I actually have one behind my ear that I got a long time ago.
Right.
Because this one meant that I was striking.
Mm-hmm.
This one is kind of representing like the way that I move, like electricity, like
Right.
it's wings, it's lightning bolt with wings.
Yeah.
Strike them down.
How do you strike down negativity in this music world in your mind?
Address it and let it go.
Mm.
And only address it if you can apply it to yourself. Meaning, or acknowledge it and address it, but in a way that is very fact of the matter. Like some people say, well, why don't female rappers get along? I'm a male rapper. Next. Don't have nothing to do with me. I don't know. I don't have any clue because I'm a male rapper.
What is your clue about the state of music in Charleston?
It's the state of music here is really breaking ground.
Mm.
There's a lot of music here. You have like what I call the local scene, and you have the Charleston scene, and so they're kind of actually starting to merge. Like when you hear the Walter Browns and the Biddy Stars on the radio, right after when Marley Marl's and the Taylor's been on the radio.
Yeah.
So now you got like it's a new thing happening. Whether good or bad, is the jury's still out on that. You know, because I have my different opinions about the direction that different rappers take and the way that they let their music get swayed around, whatever. But it's definitely something to look forward to or to pay attention to say the least.
And I know just recently people were paying attention to the Trappy Hour with my favorite, the Cocktail Bandits.
I love them.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Cocktail Bandits. Hey, y'all.
It's Tanika and Johnny.
They actually had me on the last, was it Trappy? Yeah, they had me on the last Trappy.
Yeah.
I love them.
Gosh.
Being Glizzy.
When you look back at that to right now, what else still plays in your mind?
Tell about the Trappy Hour?
Yes, ma'am.
Just to see like young black people doing things in the downtown scene the way that they want to do it.
Yeah.
Trappy Hour, we on them people bars singing trap music. What's happening? We're here. You arrived. You knew it was coming.
Yes.
Yeah, we're here.
And I want to take it back to 2018 because obviously you released your album 9.
I did.
When you look at yourself as a music artist from then to now, what is the biggest difference?
I'm a music artist more so now. I was merging, I was transitioning. Because then my first CD finally came out back in 2014. I was rapping.
Wow.
I listen to that thing, and it's like mama showing baby pictures, like, oh, kind of sort of, like, you know, it's still good music to me, but 9 is more so like it's a lot of transparency.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of singing more,
Wow.
moving away from so much rap.
Right.
It's more like I'm not just a rapper anymore. I'm a hip hop artist.
Mm.
Okay, and then some singing. So I don't know. You know, I might be neo soul by the time you next time. My whole head might be wrapped up. You know, I might not have no hair. I might do the Erykah Badu thing. You know, so yeah. To answer the question, it's just the difference is I'm becoming an artist. A well-rounded artist.
What is your definition of transparency when you think of your music?
Just understanding somebody through and through because they let you in, because they let themselves out. Put yourself out there and let people in. Transparency. Boom. Somebody can coin that. Remember I told you.
That's right.
I think that's the best way to say it. Like, look at this room.
Yeah.
It's transparent, but you have to come in to understand that you can see out. Yeah. And see out and go out to understand you can see in.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So great there. Great analogy there. Oh, yeah. I want to take it back to June 13, 2018. My good friend Kelly Ray Smith, the City Paper.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Kelly,
She's go, you're fine.
That was great. I had a really great interview with Kelly.
Yeah.
I really did. We ate some really some deviled eggs that weren't really that good at this little spot. I'm not gonna say the spot.
Right.
I'm not trying to make them bad. They were cool. They just didn't really have they just weren't my deviled eggs. But anyway, so yeah, we sat down and that was kind of like one of the first interviews where I felt like I was talking to a different audience because this was going to be in the city paper.
Right.
So I'm used to seeing the homeboy saying like, yeah, I saw your interview. This time I got some white person that I don't even know. Like, I heard your fucking interview's dope. Excuse me. So dope, man. I'm like, I need more of them. Somebody called Posty Courier. Yeah, I did call them. When they called me, I never heard back from them neither. Whoever that girl from the Post Courier, I'm waiting on you. I am. I wanted that interview too.
And I want to read the article from the city paper that Kelly wrote about you on June 13th. She says this: B Kiddo remembers the very first bars she made up when she was 7 years old. A little ditty about eating cereal, playing Nintendo, and watching someone get shot.
Yeah.
What else do you remember as a 7-year-old Brittley Lewis?
I remember a lot of days in the country. I'm from Charleston by way of Walterboro.
Yeah.
So it was like a running joke because I said when I grew up I was going to move back to Walterboro. And my family was like, girl, ain't nothing dying. What you go move here?
Why?
I did actually move. To me, that was everything. Like life, because we moved here. But every chance that I got, I wanted to go back to the country, Walterboro. And so it was down there that I wrote the rap. We didn't even write it. Like we was sitting in my grandmama den, like me and my cousin, we on one chair. And shout out to BG, like he's like my brother now. He raps as well, so you look out for him.
Oh, okay.
He's sitting on this part of the chair. I'm here. He like 5.
Wow.
I'm like 7, and his brother with us. I don't know. We probably just had watched Boys in the Hood or something because we did not see nobody get killed. We was like, I went to the kitchen to get some cereal, went back to my room to play Nintendo, and I saw mine get blown. Yeah. It went left real quick.
And I know that you obviously love to write. I mean, back then when you were first starting out, you didn't write as much.
Well, I wrote poetry back then. I was writing. I've always been a writer. I wrote for the school paper when I was in high school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like I would do like I had a column for the school paper. A lot of kids got mad at me. I said a lot of things they didn't like in my column. I was always entering like poetry contests. I won the Dare essay in 5th grade.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the way that I started like not writing raps is because I would be in class. I remember being in 4th grade. This is when this started. And I would be sneaking writing raps under the desk, and I got in trouble for writing raps. So I would have to remember what I was rapping until I could write it down again. Right. And so that just built my mind into this like mega muscle of memory to where I just stopped writing. And I didn't start back writing raps until I started rapping so much to where by the time I would remember it, I had to write it down because I was going to the next thing. And that was right before I started with 9.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was a long time. People would come in the studio and be like, oh boy, no BKiddo don't write. Like, yeah, that's not how it happened. Like, if you need your pen and paper, you better get it out. Because you're going to be sitting there a long time looking dumb trying to do what I do. Because I've been doing this for a long time, and I looked dumb when I first started doing it. So, yeah.
You talk about the studio. Who is B Kiddo in the studio?
She's a beast. She's a monster. And it's not for the faint-hearted. She really is. She works really. By the time I'm in the studio, that's work. I know what I'm going to say. I'm not in there trying to say, hey, I got it this time. I know exactly what I'm saying. The way that I want to say it. It's not really a creative process at that point. It is work. So do not come in there trying to be a rapper with me because I am on a time frame at that point. This is work.
Yeah.
So.
And now,
nonsense.
I bet it. And I know, obviously, you're a mom, a culinary arts student, and you work as a home health aide.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing that right now. I need to
edit that out.
Yeah. What's the update my profile? Right. I am a home health aide, though. Yeah. If anybody needs some help at home.
But you, as an artist, how do you juggle all of that? Because I'm always exhausted doing interviews and working 2 jobs.
But the thing is, the more that I do it, the less tired I get. Like, for me to be idle and not have anything to do makes me really hard to balance myself. And I struggle with that over and over again. Like, I do things and I pick up momentum and something will cause me to backslide. And that's when I find I have the hardest time juggling my life, when I'm not doing enough with it. Wow. Yeah, it's that transparent thing again. It's like, hello, do you want to come in or you want to go out? What do you want to do? So then I'm running into the glass because I forgot which door it was.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? Like, look
Right.
at this. If you don't remember how you got in, you will be bumping into all the, like, you know.
Yeah.
Then you realize, like, oh, it's a bunch of doors.
That's right. That is right.
Maybe you should have just left the door cracked open.
Cracked open.
Yeah.
And when you look at music in totality, what do you see next?
Oh gosh, it's not what I see; it's what I feel. And I don't know. I just feel an array of things. So instead of wondering what do I see or feel as a whole totality, I just go with what I feel for my own music, and then I'm back out the door that I came in. Yeah, like I feel too many different things with music as a whole. Everyone's music. It's just so much going on. So then I just go back into myself and then just put my own Lowry seasoning on the music scene. Seasoning scene. Yeah. I don't know if that was a weak answer, but that's just me. Like, cause I struggle with what I feel with music. I just feel like it's not enough feeling in a lot of music. And then the music that does have enough feeling, they don't get enough exposure because the music scene is so in a fishbowl. The scene of it.
Right.
You know, there's a whole sea of music, but the scene is in the fishbowl.
Wow.
It's like taking a fishbowl and putting it and flipping it upside down and putting it in a pool. You know, like all the rest of the water is not even in there. It's just what's right there. And there you go, bumping yourself on the glass again.
Oh my. So
maybe I just should be the fishbowl.
Yeah.
And turn it upside down, and then my cup runneth over.
There you go.
Yeah. I like that answer.
It was. There you go. But let me turn back to you in your future. What would be the title and the album of your future?
The Lightning Bolt. It's everywhere. It's been here. It's going to be here. It's a futuristic. A lot of times, you know, when something is going to, like in movies, like futuristic movies, the lightning flashes. The lightning bolt. It is. It's what's always been. It's the original electricity. It's the original current.
Yes.
It's what's always been.
That is so great to hear.
Yeah, right. I think so. But it's not always what you want to see. But you're gonna feel it if you're in the right spot. It's electric.
Yeah.
And you gotta feel it. Woogie, woogie, woogie. All right. Now I gotta make a move to it. So they gonna hear me before they see me.
Oh yes.
So that's thunder.
That's thunder.
All right, here we go.
Here
now
we
we
go.
We got action, people. Now you see the lightning now.
Yes.
It's too late.
Too late.
And that's actually the name of one of my projects. It's Too Late.
Wow.
Remember what I said? My first major project is going to be called It's Too Late. By time, and you know Drake has an album called By Time, if you're reading this, it's too late. That's too much for me to say. By the time you're seeing this, it's too late because you're reading it and you're seeing that it's too late. But you bought this, like the product, you bought this album to hear it. So whatever y'all, it's too late, whatever you thought. But it's right on time now.
I hear you right there. I love your analogies.
They are kind of cool.
Yes.
Look at all that. Look at that. Look at there. That's what it looks like. It's a whole, look at that. It just looks like a lot of electric activity going on.
Exactly right. Yeah.
It's very striking to look at.
Oh, yeah. Team Apple.
So, see what I'm saying? I don't even, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a look at the beach and water.
Look at that ray of sunshine.
Right.
But it's kind of like shooting straight down. It don't even look like a ray. It looks like a beam.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, this was fun.
I think so.
Yeah.
Do it
Did you
again.
stay in the camera frame? I don't know.
I'm right here, bro. I'm here with this bow on my head.
I see. Well, Brittley B Kiddo Lewis, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate this.
We got to do it again.
Sure. I'm right here. Thank you.
That was dope.
Yes, ma'am.